critical thinking, Sable Chicken, you are so not interested in critical thinking, and it's so apparent. I mean, if you were interested in critical thinking, then you would not have such a problem with people reading this book and coming to a different conclusion. This is my copy of the Living Bible. Can't really see it because it's all reflecting light and whatnot, but it's the Living Bible. And that book has been used to beat people over the head with one specific truth. And it's the truth that you believe in. And that's fine, but that's not critical thinking. I mean, you're worried about the skeptic's Bible and people being led astray and taught only one view. Well, what is the Bible doing? What are you doing besides trying to teach one specific view? Christianity is not about critical thinking. Christianity is about believing this centuries-old book. And to say anything else is a lie. Let's take a look at how the church was a couple hundred years ago, when only priests and monks and bishops were educated enough to even know how to read the Bible, which left an entire population of people 100% dependent on these people to tell them how to think, to tell them what the Bible said, to tell them how to live their lives. You want to talk about being stuck in a loop? I mean, these people, priests and whatnot, had people believing that they weren't allowed to talk to God directly. They weren't allowed to pray. They had to go into a little box called a confessional, confess their sins to a priest, and then the priest would talk to God for you. Hello. The biggest extortion racket in history, propagated by the church. And let's not forget, I'm sure Rabbit Ape could help me out here, but there was a point in time where priests were telling people that they could buy their way into heaven. I forget what it was called, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning where I am, and I'm not about to look it up. But there was a point in time where the church was selling entrances into heaven. Hello, that's scary. That's scarier than anything any atheist or any agnostic has ever said. Now, I'm not going to go through all the modern day misuses of religion, because I've made a couple of videos about that and nobody seems to care enough to reply. Just like everything that goes wrong with religion, you all just want to turn away from it, sweep it under the rug, and pretend it doesn't exist. But it's there, and any critically thinking person can see that it's there. My main point is that Christianity is not interested in critical thinking. They don't want people to think. They want their nice little flocks to listen to what they have to say and believe what they have to say without thinking about it, with no critical thinking. That's where the faith comes in. You don't think, you have faith. You don't think, you believe. So, yeah, it's fine to worry about what atheists are saying, because it's contrary to the truth that you're trying to put out, so I can understand why you'd be concerned with what atheists are saying. But to say that you believe in critical thinking is wrong. And to say that you aren't interested in teaching people one single way to think and one single way to live is just as wrong.